Oh,
I've been telling y'all about something. I've been saying something's gonna happen, and I'd be goddamn if it didn't. I walked out of this movie depressed as hell. I said, it's done.
It's the price that had to be paid.
It's the beginning of y'all. Disney, you signed with the goddamn devil. You did it, and now he's come to.
I know.
Now he's come to collect. I've been telling y'all about this. I warned you about it.
Oh boy.
Y'all didn't believe me, and now it's happening.
Oh,
it's the beginning of the end.
Wow.
Hey everyone, I'm sure you heard by now, Double Toasted is heading out on tour, bringing you a night of comedy, games, and some interaction with the audience out there. Get tickets by going over to doubletoasted.com or going over to X1 Entertainment. Hey, we'll see you soon. Hey everyone, support our Patreon, which helps us to continue bringing you our live streams, videos, and podcasts while bringing you new content such as exclusive live streams and animated shorts. This is a review everybody's been waiting on right here. Let's see here. Before we do get into that, people, gotta let you know that this review is sponsored by Quip. Quip. Q-U-I-P, Quip. So we're about to review Venom. One thing you notice about Venom when you see him, got a lot of teeth.
Yeah.
And they are dirty. Look at it. Teeth just as yellow. I mean, he eats a lot of bad guys, so you know he'll have a little bit of a funky mouth right there.
Yeah, he could use that Quip.
Yeah, man.
A lot.
Yeah, he don't need no dumb toothbrush.
No.
Can't no dumb toothbrush. You know that. He needs a smart toothbrush. And that is what you get with Quip over here. That's why I would recommend Quip for him right there.
He's trying to say that little kid is Venom.
Yeah, people, everything's smart. Now your toothbrush is smarter than you are.
Exactly. You dummy.
Yeah, you idiot. But that's okay because your toothbrush is so smart, it'll reward you for doing the smart thing out there, which is brushing your teeth. You like we were saying earlier, just brushing your teeth and having
good teeth is its own reward.
Having good dental hygiene is its own reward. But people don't want to be rewarded for things that they should. Mm-mm. People want, they want monetary things. They want material things.
What else you got?
Yeah, man. But Quip is there to reward you for doing the right thing and more. They have toothbrushes for both kids and adults. A lot of these toothbrushes, they are so smart that they have built-in 2-minute timers that pulses every 30 seconds to remind you to switch sides. Mm-hmm. Been on this side too long. Let's go see what's happening over there.
No. I have a Quip I use when I go on the road.
Yeah, man. Hey, and the thing is, if you listen to your toothbrush and you brush 2 minutes or more, you get in there and you clean thoroughly, you get deep with it. Toothbrush says, I know. You know what? I'm gonna talk to somebody about you. I'm gonna let them know back at headquarters you're doing the right thing. And this is the only toothbrush out there. I mean, maybe there's others, but this is probably one of the best ones that gives you rewards for doing the right thing and brushing your teeth and doing it properly. You can redeem points, and you can get rewarded with partner rewards for free Quip equipment and discounts such as refillable floss string or solar battery charger. Get extra things like a tote bag. Even I have contests out there. You can try to get points for a bathroom makeover. A lot of stuff for just brushing your teeth, man.
No good deed goes unpunished.
No, it does not, people. If you're interested in what I'm talking about right here, start getting rewards for brushing your teeth today. Go to quip.com/toasted and get $10 on a Quip Smart Electric Toothbrush. And I'm going to spell that out for you. That's GETQUIP.com/toasted. Not double toasted, but just toasted, and get $10 off a smart electric toothbrush. And this is from Quip, the Good Habits Company. I want to thank them for sponsoring this review, and I want to thank all of you out there for your support. Oh, somebody said spell it one more time. All right. GETQUIP.com/toasted. That's getquip.com/toasted. Y'all know, I mean, let's not try to pretend, let's not try to let's not try to be nice about things. Y'all know I didn't like that last Venom movie.
You will be this honest, legless, faceless thing, won't you? Rolling down the street like a turd in the wind.
At least it gave us the turd in the wind, Mark.
Right.
We had never had that before, and honestly don't need it again.
No.
This new movie, Venom, Let There Be Carnage, that was the movie that I looked at this and I said, you know what? I want to give this movie a chance.
Sure.
Just based on one decision, just taking that ragged ass Ronald McDonald
wig.
mop off Woody Harrelson right there. The fact that they made the right decision to take that off and give him a fresh new dude, didn't even explain it. I was like, that already shows me, sir, a sign of good faith. I said, I'm on board for it. I'm not, and you all know me. I like to, no, I don't, regardless of what some people think, I'm not looking to talk trash about a movie. I'm not looking to hate on a movie. We have to spend our time watching these films.
Sure. And we had just come from a long movie. So all I want is to sit here and watch a good movie.
Exactly. Ain't nobody trying to go in hating on movie. I want this to be good. And the last trailer that I saw, I said, I like the director that they have here. I like the human that's going on here. I like that they are pushing things to be even crazier. You know what? I'm 100% behind this movie, at least from what I see with the trailer. Now, after having seen the film, has anything changed? Has Venom and I, have we kind of squash things?
He squashed the beef. Are you guys good?
Are we good now? Did he finally make a movie that I can like and I can, we can finally just put all of our squabbling aside? Let's go ahead and take a look at this trailer for Venom, Let There Be Carnage, and we shall see if there will be.
Stay tuned.
Or not. Maybe there'll be nothing but love, but we'll see right after this.
You feel like home to me. Like family.
So you see the story right there. Y'all looking at this and saying, well, hey, this is interesting. They've done some different things here. Well, you still got Eddie and Venom, which is the alien symbiote that's inside of him. They don't seem to be getting along too well. They're still struggling with their relationship. But there's some new things in here. We got some new characters like the serial killer, Cletus Cassidy, who when he bites Eddie Brock, he gets the venom virus.
Sure, the vapors.
And turns into a red Venom named Carnage. We also have some black chick that can scream real loud.
Yeah.
Break things.
She got some kind of sonic powers.
Eddie Brock's old flame, his old love. Oh, she's getting married. Oh, that must really hurt Eddie right there. What's going to happen with that? And y'all, let's just, now that you know all that right there, let's just get to the plain and simple of this. If you liked the last Venom, then chances are you're going to like this one. I want to, I want to get along with everybody. I don't like fighting with people, but I just don't understand this shit already. I did not like this. Me and Venom just don't get along, man. Shit, you thought Eddie and Venom were fighting? If it was me and Venom, we be beating the shit out of each other all day long. Police would be called every 3 hours back to our apartment, man.
It'd be like a marathon of the episodes of Cops.
You would be watching Cops, and it would be a black dude with some black slime arguing all day long. The police would be like, we don't want to come back to this shit no more. And I'm sorry. Well, look like you're going to have to. I just don't get it, man. I respect this movie. And I know y'all are thinking, like, how can you not like this and how can you respect this at the same time? I do respect this. They could have made a dark superhero movie, but this movie said, nah, we not doing that, man. There's enough superhero movies out there doing the same thing, dark or light. DC and Marvel got that shit, okay? What we gonna do with this, it's gonna be a little bit of a superhero movie, but we gonna make a comedy out of this. And not just, they said, nah, you know what? Let's not make a superhero thing. Let's get stupid. Yeah. Let's get done right. And that's,
when was the last time a superhero movie was stupid, huh? Nobody's covered that ground.
And let's not just get stupid. Let's get weird stupid with this. Everything that you thought was crazy in that last movie, they're just embracing that shit with a big hug right here. They just come bring your crazy ass here. And lay it on me thick, more than you did in that last movie. You know, they went above and beyond what we saw in that last film. This is not, and the thing is, I said superhero, this is not even a superhero movie. It's a romantic horror flick. Not bromantic, romantic horror flick. This is not a symbiotic relationship between Venom and Eddie. It's a gay relationship. And I'm saying this because I'm not doing this to be funny because y'all think I'm trying to make a joke. They put it out there. They say this in the movie. Eddie and Venom are fighting. It might as well be sexual tension. And I'm saying this because, and by the way, Venom would be the gay one. And I'm telling you this because, again, they have put this out there in the film. One of the craziest parts of this movie, and I wish I had a clip of it, but you've seen, you know what, let me see. Let me see if I can actually find it online right here. There's a part in the movie where Venom goes to a rave.
That Hustleman's amazing!
You know, that's him after, what you see here, that's him after Eddie and Venom have had a lover's spat.
Right, and then it turns into that scene with Terry Crews from White Chicks.
Oh, you know what? I got that right here because he's just an inch away from being this shit right here. I'm one step ahead of you. Yeah, well, I already got it. I got it right here. That shit, and in fact, Terry Crews is so big, I don't know if y'all can tell the difference. That fool went to a rave, covered himself in glow sticks after he's had a fight with Eddie, and he went there, snatched the mic away from the rapper that was up there, and had his "I don't need a man" moment by telling them, and they don't even know who he is, they don't even know who Eddie is, but he tells the crowd, "Hey y'all, I am out of Eddie's closet." And I'm like, I know y'all didn't just come right straight out with this and tell me that this is a straight up gay relationship between these two, but they did it. And I'm like, and there's nothing ambiguous about it.
No.
And I'm looking at it and I'm saying, you know what? And there's nothing there for that scene. That scene is there for no reason.
Thank you. Venom, pretty PG.
That he does the mic drop and everything. That scene is there for no other reason other than to hint to the audience that, yes, Venom is gay and he's trying to turn Eddie out. You know what I'm saying?
It is progressive in that way.
Yeah. Y'all want to take it? We could have done just a regular anti-hero, dark superhero thing, but no, they went ahead and said, let's just make this a gay comedy. And you know what? God damn it, I appreciate the effort. But
I'm glad you found something to appreciate, because I know that the people who love Venom, they love him because, oh, he's so scary, funny, and he's a badass. And he is, for 2 movies now, he's been actually none of those things, especially in this movie. In this movie, from the beginning to the end, he's a bitch. He's completely whiny. And yeah, I didn't like the first movie. It's got a lot of problems, just a lot of basic storytelling issues with it. And so much of the comedy is just not really that funny. It's more childish than anything. That said, it's infinitely has more story than this one, because here it's 90 minutes of what is going on and why am I watching this and what's supposed to be happening here. Yeah, Tom Hardy, as great of an actor as he is or has been, comedy is just not his thing. He's kind of turned into, he's sort of the new Johnny Depp, where it's like, yes, you were a respected actor who could do these things, but now you've been playing these characters that you think are funny, and the more you do them, the more they're not. And it's just starting to get creepy and kind of sad. But forget all that. Everything else is Woody Harrelson. You might enjoy him because he gets to choose scenery, but there's so many quick cuts that you barely get to know who he is. His girlfriend's just kind of thrown in there. And it's a lot of just sitting and waiting for something to happen, only to end up in a big CGI fight between 2 goop monsters. And all these fights, they're shot blurry and in the dark.
everybody's talking about, I appreciate that this is a comedy. I do. I told you, I don't have a problem with them taking and making it goofy. I don't care at all. Cool. Please do something different. But if you're going to make it a comedy, make it a good comedy.
Yeah, right, joke.
The comedy in this is bad. To me. Now, I'm saying, because there's some people who like this. The comedy in this, look, it's a slapstick buddy movie. But for me, the problem with that is that it's repetitive and it's more suited for a kid's movie. They keep doing the same thing over and over in here, which is just Eddie and Venom fighting, constantly fighting.
This is about me wanting to live without you.
You are a pariah! Lethal protection, my ass. You couldn't protect anything. You are useless. You can get a job down here cleaning toilets!
Damn, domestic abuse. This is kind of like, damn, why don't y'all just each other already? I really would have made the movie better if Tom Hardy just taking his clothes off and just bent, or Venom bent him over and they just start going at it. The problem with this is that other than this fighting scene that you see right here, there's no story here, so you just get a repeat of the same thing. It's a cycle of the same thing over and over again. Mostly it's Tom Hardy talking and Venom chiming in with that bad voiceover. You gonna take that, Eddie? Can I eat him, Eddie?
Eddie,
what's wrong with you, Eddie?
You're a loser.
Yeah,
you said that.
And every now and then Eddie will yell back, and you always have that person on the side like, is something wrong? It's like those movies where a person has a ghost that follow them around that only they can see, and every now and then they yell back, shut up, you, and the person's like, hey, what are you talking? Who are you talking to? And they're like, oh, I'm sorry, not you. It's like that kind of bad humor. That kind of bad humor is what you see mostly again in kind of kids humor type stuff.
Yes.
And I wouldn't mind it if there was more to it, but there's nothing really outside of that. And the same thing goes for all the people talking about Woody Harrelson in this, because everybody's talking about, oh, I just love how crazy Woody Harrelson is in this. Hey, I love how crazy he is too. I loved how crazy he was for about, 2 or 3 minutes until he started doing the same shit over and over again. It's most of the scenes are him just talking to himself or going off on these long monologues to Eddie talking in that same tone. It's the same. Really, when y'all see this, for all the people, I'm not trying to tell anybody to like it or dislike it. You like what you like. But let's just be honest with each other. After all y'all watch this movie, and for the people who love it, don't you come and tell me there's a story here. When you pull all the shit back that I'm just telling you about, you tell me what the motivation is here. Because there really is none. Yeah, really there's not. No story here. There's the only thing that we got here, his only motivation is telling Eddie how hard his life was, breaking out of jail and trying to marry Naomi Harris as his character Shriek before turning into Carnage. And I'll tell you, actually, because a lot of people are like, oh boy, you just wait till you see Carnage, though. That's going to make the big difference. I'll tell you, Carnage looks cool. I like it, but I wish Carnage was doing something.
Yeah.
Carnage ain't doing nothing. He just comes out every now and then. The biggest things that you see are this fight right here, which is actually kind of cool for a little bit when you have Woody Harrelson. I thought it was kind of cool when he turned into Carnage, and they have like a little sort of horror scene here where when he breaks free, he's trying to eat the warden. He's chasing him down in the jail, and I thought that was kind of funny, especially the way that he was stopping his ass because the warden was trying to run, and Carnage would just throw shit in his way. He'd fall over. You ran right into that shit. You had plenty of time to dodge that table right there. But I thought that was kind of cool. I thought Carnage looked all right. But again, nothing is done with that. And really, it's almost like there's all the things that I told you, there's so little going on in this that they take the scenes where you have Eddie talking to Venom and Venom arguing with him, the scenes where Woody Harrelson is monologuing the whole time and just, giving his life story and everything. Sometimes they combine, there's so little going on that they just kind of combine it all in one scene.
Yeah.
So that you just get a mix mash of things that just keep repeating themselves.
Too late.
I wish for you to see out your days alone as you always have been.
Watch it, pal.
Where are you going?
This feels like they shot it and then had Tom Hardy's doing Venom's voice.
Is he?
They feel like they shot it and then had Tom Hardy with a Satan voice do Mystery Science Theater over the scene.
It does. It doesn't match.
The character of Shriek. I don't know anything about that character. Now you read the comics. Is this a character from the comics?
I don't know.
She was introduced during the Maximum Carnage event in the 90s. She's a product of that.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know about them being boyfriend, girlfriend. Their whole thing is, we just like killing people. And that was what they did.
Okay. Well, they got Woody Harrelson, so they're trying to do a natural born killers type kind of thing.
Right.
Because it's shorthand. It's easy. Mm-hmm. We'll let his previous movies do most of the work for us.
Yeah, you know what that is that
That's
actually feels like what they're doing here. Yeah, I can't find that character right here. It's in there somewhere. But they have the character of Shriek, and I don't know anything about that character. That character just comes in and starts screaming on people, and then they give her no background.
No, you got it.
Okay,
you got it. That's it.
She comes in, starts screaming at
That's
people.
it.
Okay.
And she
All
kills
right.
people.
so that's it in the comics. So
That's it. That's all she is.
Okay, all right,
And her and Carnage team up sometimes.
okay.
All right. Well, there you go.
Well, okay, then it's more accurate than I thought it was. You know what? Full price, y'all. So many things fall by the, so many things fall apart. So many things seem useless in this movie. Michelle Williams, they had nothing for her to do. Nothing.
Oh.
Except tell Eddie I'm getting married and get her ass kidnapped by Carnage and just get wrapped up in fucking red goo for the rest of the movie until he saves the day.
Oh, that made me sad because they bring in Michelle Williams early in the movie, and then they take her out, and I was like, well, good for her. She fulfilled her contract. She can go on with her life. And then they found a way to bring her and Reed Scott back into it. And I was like, oh, sweetheart, I was hoping better for you.
Yeah. Her and Reed Scott. At least she came off better than Reed Scott. Reed Scott just there to get slapped the shit out of.
Hey, I'm happy for you.
You know that. I don't care how many.
I know.
I don't care how many aliens you got inside of you. Slap me, I'm gonna slap your ass back.
Exactly.
Fuck that. And he gonna walk away. I would have got there. Hey, bitch, hey, come here. He gonna let that shit slide. They had plenty of time.
There's nothing but time.
Y'all had plenty. If Eddie and Venom would just shut the up and let some of these people have just a little bit of time to come in and tell their story, you might have a little more substance in this movie. But they spend so much time on it's almost like they just adore Venom. They just laughing at this whole slapstick between Eddie and Venom.
Yeah, it's like he's the headline comedian who's leading the movie, and the crew is just laughing at everything he says, so they just keep it going.
Yeah, man. And I mean, listen, like I said, if that's what people want to see, then hey, you got it. You get your fill of Venom and Eddie doing some Three Stooges shit and more. That's what you like. The CG at the end of this is messy. When they get to the end of this, again, because I was thinking, oh, I've been looking for this chick the whole time. There she is. God damn it. But now she comes up. But when they get to the end of this, I was like, all right, you know what? At least we'll have like a cool, nice CG battle at the end. And that shit don't even look that great. It's just looks like a bunch of licorice fighting each other.
Yeah, and plus, considering that they're malleable goo that can change into any shape, when one of them is trapped under rocks, I was just like, why don't you just slither out from underneath? This doesn't even make any sense.
They can make holes in their body.
Right. So if one shoots needles at the other one, it's like, okay, if you stuck me, I'm just going to let them slip out instead of going, I was like, wait, what are the rules here? How does this make any sense? I mean, that was the thing with the first one. They spent a lot of time with those symbiotes showing what they can do and explaining how they got here. And this is just a bite and it happened. Like, just get over it. Carnage is here, goddammit. That's what you wanted, right? Shut up. I know, but what about Carnage? Come on. Do your thing.
Yeah, this. I really could overlook if you just. I've seen plenty of movies that didn't have any real story, and they were kind of fun because the individual scenes were fun and they had some variety in them. Man, they varied it up. This does not have that, man. You know, and when and I can tell you in the moments that it did do that, because if they just changed things up, I could actually take that. There were moments in the movie where they have a really cool animated sequence in here that I liked, where they use that to explain Cletus Cassidy's background and some of the crimes that he had done. Maybe I was just looking for something different because everything was the same. But I thought that was cool. If they had done some more of that, I don't really need a whole... Look, you know, if you want to make a silly movie and all these scenes are actually self-contained and fun, I can get with that. You know, if the movie's aware of what it's doing. But it doesn't have that variety in there. You know, and some of it's just downright ridiculous, even for a movie like this. They got a whole scene at the beginning where it's a young Cletus Cassidy. But it's a young guy with Woody Harrelson's voice.
Oh, it opens with that, and it's we laughed out loud because it's so terrible.
Yeah, man, it's because
it opens with that.
They say they have a dude coming in and talking just like Woody, and they say at the bottom of the screen 1996. Now Woody Harrelson back in 19, given how old he is now, he would have been 30-something years old. Back in 1996. Don't tell me you starting out with some guy who's a teenager in 1996 who grows up to be goddamn Woody Harrelson. I mean, come on, man. This movie's silly, but you ain't got to be that silly, all right? Woody Harrelson is going on 60 years old. If he's not there yet. I mean, and even putting that hair on him don't cut nothing off. Yeah, man. Somebody said he was past Cheers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope the fans get what they want from this. I really do. I'm not coming in here talking about this movie. I'm not railing against it, saying that I want it to do bad. I'm not trying to tell people not to watch this. I'm not doing any of that. If you enjoy it and the movie does well, then God bless it. The world is a great place again. But
no, it's not. We're going to hell in a handbasket.
But I wish I could. I wish I could be. We might be doomed because I have a feeling that we're going to be in the minority, and that's fine. I wish I could be there with the people. I want to be there with. I want to be happy. Everybody want to be happy. I want to be happy too. But this did not do it for me. This is some bullshit. For me, it's some bullshit. And I'm going to tell you, and I'm not, and furthermore, we should probably even do a spoiler talk about this at some point because my biggest fears have come true. I've been telling y'all about something. I've been saying something's going to happen, and I'd be goddamn if it didn't. I walked out of this movie depressed as hell. I said, it's done.
It's the price that had to be paid.
It's the beginning of, y'all, Disney, you signed with the goddamn devil. You did it, and now you come to.
I know.
Now he's come to collect. I've been telling y'all about this. I warned you about it.
Oh boy.
Y'all didn't believe me, and now it's happening.
Oh,
it's the beginning of the end.
Wow. I know exactly what you're talking about, and that makes me very disappointed.
It might work out, and I hope it does.
Don't say that.
But I'm just bracing myself for the worst. I'm just telling myself, people, it's done.
Wow.
Yeah.
We were so happy to get something, we paid the price for it.
Yep. That's what I thought the whole time. It's like, well, the bill has come due.
It was too good. It was too good to be true.
You ate at the restaurant. You got all the appetizers. Everybody had drinks, had a good time, and now here's the check.
Yep. We had a good run with something. It was fine, and the devil finally came up and said, and set that ass on fire.
Yep. I think if there's one positive thing I can say about this, it's that it's directed by Andy Serkis, who's mostly known for his mocap performances. Mm-hmm. So he gets Tom Hardy. I noticed that he does good with the mocap. He really does feel like he knows where to point and look with his eyes, like he's actually talking to Venom. Andy Serkis knows nothing about how to direct actors, though, when it's not against CGI. So, which is super unfortunate. I found this movie to be an embarrassment, and it's the kind of movie where if you get a director like Denis Villeneuve or Martin Scorsese who's like, yeah, these superhero movies, they're just a roller coaster ride. They're not for me. They're silly. And you get mad, watch this, and you go like, oh, well, okay, yeah, I guess if this is what I saw, I would get that. I feel like you're generous. For me, this was a fuck you.
Yeah. No, you know what? Because I did like the the gay romance between Venom and Eddie. I did.
If they'd be honest about it, I'd like it.
Yeah,
There were just too many moments. You and I both like, what the fuck are we looking at here?
yeah. And I see some people already saying, Dan, this is disappointing because I loved it. Love it. I'm not trying to tell people to
Like what you like, just what you dislike. We're not telling you how to think or feel. This is just how
telling
we
you,
feel.
Stop it. I don't like this movie.
Yeah, no, I don't. Go love it. Go love it. Shit, go get in a threesome with Eddie and Venom. You know, I don't.
There's no room.
Yeah, oh, there's room. That's the problem. There's too much room, too much time.